Okay guys, congratulations. This is your last lesson of the year. You're just going to have a quiz next week and that's it. So we're going to learn the volume of two more shapes today, a cone and a pyramid. So a cone is just what you think it is. It can be either drawn like this or it can be drawn like this. Think of an ice cream cone, something like that. And the formula of the volume of a cone is kind of complex. It's 1/3 times pi times r squared times the height. Okay, so you're going to get some dimensions on a cone here. You're going to get the radius. We'll say this one's 5, and you're going to get a height, which is this dimension right here. We'll say that that is 11. Okay, so the volume is going to be 1/3 times pi times r, which is this 5 right here is r squared, times your height, which is 11. Now if you have a calculator that will let you type this all in at once, that's great. If not, you're going to have to do it one step at a time. So in parentheses, I'm going to put that 1/3, and then in another set of parentheses, I'm going to put pi times 5 squared, and then in that third set of parentheses, I'll put the 11. And when you multiply all of those together, you should get a volume of 287.97. I'm going to do another one of those on the next page, and then we'll move on to the pyramid. Okay, so here's one more example with a cone here. So volume is 1/3 times pi r squared times the height. So our radius is the 6, and our height is the 20. Sorry, my dogs are wrestling in the basement next to me. Okay, so the volume is going to be 1/3 times pi times the radius, which is 6 squared, times the height, which is 20. Okay, so again, if you don't have a calculator that can do all of this at once, this will be like 0.33. You'll figure out what this equals, whatever that is. So pi times 6 squared is 113.09, and this is just 20. So if you don't have a calculator, multiply each section separately. If you do have a calculator, just throw it in. Don't forget the parentheses, and you will get 753.98 feet cubed. And then on to the pyramid next. Okay, so here's my pyramid. I'm not gonna lie, I really suck at drawing pyramids, so just do your best to visualize and pretend like I can draw. Okay, so the formula for volume is 1/3 times length times width times height. And just like in the lesson on Tuesday, length, width, and height, doesn't matter which one you use for which. It's just gonna be the two sides of the base, which is gonna be either a rectangle or a square, and then the height. So we're gonna do 1/3 times length, we'll say that's 10, width, we'll say that's 7, height 22. Okay, so you are going to type that into your calculator, and you should get 513.3 repeating. So the volume would be, I didn't give a thing, so we'll say it's inches cubed. Okay, I'll do one more of those, and then you can go on to your homework. Okay, so again, this formula is 1/3 times length times width times height. So it'll be 1/3 times 25 times 25 times 50, because those are the three numbers that we have here. And when you type that all into your calculator, you should get 10,416.6 repeating. Again, if you don't have a calculator that can do all of this in one, turn that 1/3 into a repeating decimal of 0.3, and then do 25 times 25 times 50, and then multiply those two answers together, and you will get it that way. All right, congratulations. You have officially completed geometry, except for that final quiz, but you've completed all of the new lessons. I will see you next week.